Woo, winter time, you gotta love it.
What's that old expression there? Bad day fishing is better than a good day at work.
Unless you're a fishing guide.
Yeah, really. Gotta love these windy days.
That's a lot of fish, I tell you.
They're heading this way too. Blair, right there at 12 o'clock, you see them?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Oh,
they're moving a little bit to the right, about 20 feet. Almost dead ahead.
That always happens.
Come on.
There we go.
There we go. That's right there. They're moving right on it right now. Anytime now, get ready.
Come on, baby. Come on. Pretty sure he just tailed on it. They're right over it right now. He's on it. I felt him eat it.
He's on it.
There he is.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way to do it right there, brother. Injun River redfish.
All right. There you go.
That's some music or what? All right.
This is Addictive Fishing.
Black drum, baby.
For the next 30 minutes, you'll see why fishing is so addictive. We'll show you the most awesome rod bending, drag screaming action. So hang on to your seats for this week's journey on Addictive Fishing.
Yeah, I tell you.
I've seen some nice trout and some slot reds right here too, so maybe we'll get one.
Search baits.
Fishing
What you got there, Travis?
a little trout, I think, Blair.
They're my little trouts.
He's not a monster, but by God, he's a fish.
Oh, little yellowmouth, cold yellowmouth.
Little Indian River Lagoon trout right here.
That's a nice little yellowmouth.
Yeah, it is.
Welcome to this episode of Addictive Fishing. I'm your host, Capt Blair Wiggins. On today's episode, we're here on the Indian River Lagoon system, and let me tell you, it is a chilly morning. We're going to be targeting some of the largest fish that swim in the Indian River. Y'all stay tuned to this episode of Addictive Fishing.
Check it out.
Travis, you should have seen this redfish the other day, man. He was huge. He looked like a big pink manatee coming under the boat. he was giant, one of the biggest ones I've ever seen on the flats.
He had barnacles on his back.
He should have anyway. So I'm up here shaking the water a little bit.
There they are, Blair, right there at 3 o'clock.
All right, I got him.
You see him?
Got him. Welcome back. We used the Minn Kota just to cruise along the flat, and old Eagle Eye Travis back there found the reds. They're right up here tailing in front of the boat. Ah, yeah. Right up here. Right there, Travis. What's that?
Out there about 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and throw old Faithful out there. I got a crab sitting here. We're gonna see if we can get one of these to eat. Always have a backup.
Blair, look right out there, straight in front of the boat.
They're
12
there.
o'clock.
I see him.
Good cast.
That's
Good
on
cast.
him? There he is. Travis, he's on it.
Yeah, he's got it.
He's got it. There he is.
Fish on!
Yeah,
Look at that
baby.
school
Look at that
redfish.
school reds. Man, oh man. I think we got a grown one.
Get you on, boy!
Man, that's some nice music to your ears on a winter morning, ain't it?
It is that, man. Finally paid off. He stayed with it and paid off. Big red.
Oh, I think so. I think he just realized, oh, I got a hook in my mouth. Look at that school of reds going.
They're going wherever they want to, brother.
Yeah, this guy here has finally broke away from it. Man, He's not a real giant one, but you know, Travis, he might be my biggest red I catch on the show. Last time we had a big one on the boat, it was Fish Boy, and he's the one that got to catch a big one. But, hey, Fish Boy, it's my turn.
This one's all you right here, Blair.
Nice fish, I tell you that. You know, that pain in your knee always goes away when you got a fish on.
It's amazing what fishing can do. You'll forget about everything, huh?
Well, I say this one ain't a big one, but I tell you what, brother, he is exactly like a big one. What we were doing this morning, we were coming down the peninsula, sticking out here, just looking for anything, just like I say in my seminars, we're looking for any signs of life out here, and just so happened to be, there was a bird out here flapping around, and Travis looked over there, and sure enough, there was a tail sticking up, and he got excited. I got excited. You see the end result. Everybody's happy. A bent rod. You know, one thing about these fish, and Travis knows this, but in the wintertime, they get so spunky. Even when they're this size, you know, they even get a little bit more spunky.
It seems like they just fight twice as hard in the wintertime, Blair.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, go ahead and bring him on in here, Blair.
I'm trying, man. He's bigger than I thought he was. He's a lot bigger than I thought he was.
He is a nice fish, boy.
Ooh, man, I've said it before and I'll say it again. No matter where I go in this state or in this country now to catch redfish, wherever I go, they pull hard. They pull real hard. Good old eagle claw right in the corner of the mouth.
That's the good thing about those circle hooks.
Check that out. Is that a beautiful fish?
That's a nice fish, Blair.
That, brother,
Way to go, boy.
Indian River redfish. Well, let me get him in.
Way to go, man.
Good spot. Good spot. Just about ready, Trav.
Yeah.
Kick on out of here, baby. That
Was a good red.
was a good red, brother. That's the way I like to do it on a cold
yeah.
morning. Well,
That's it.
I might go try to catch one more of these. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back with some more addictive fishing. Today's Evan Rude tip of the week, I'm going to talk about circle hooks. Just because my little DOA shrimp here comes pre-rigged with a hook already in it, doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to use it that way all the time. I like using laser sharp circle hooks, basically just like you would a live bait. Rig him right in the head just like that, put a little lunker sauce on him, toss him out, and use it just like a live shrimp with a circle hook. And the reason I like using a circle hook is because you have fish sizes these days that are, you know, they have to fall between 18 and 27 inches here in Florida for a redfish, and you always want those smaller redfish to grow up in that slot limit, and you want the bigger ones to stay alive a lot longer to breed so they can make a bunch more little ones. So today's conservation tip, use circle hooks. The ones I like to use are these laser sharps, and they hook them right in the corner of the mouth every time. Ensures a lot better survival rate when you release the fish. There's your Evan Rude tip of the week.
Oh, they're still right in there. Still right in there. I just saw a swirl right there.
What side of the sawgrass were they on?
They're right there, about 1 o'clock, just straight off the sawgrass. He's right in that, there's a trough right in there. You know that trough that's in there?
Right there, baby. 40-pound redfish. That's a lot of fish, I tell you.
They're heading this way too. Blair, right there at 12 o'clock, you see them?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Oh,
They're moving a little bit to the right, about 20 feet. Almost dead ahead.
that always happens.
Come on.
There we go.
There we go. That's right there. They're moving right on it right now. Anytime now, get ready.
Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on. Pretty sure he just tailed on it. They're right over it right now. He's on it. I felt him eat it.
He's on it.
There he is.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way to do it right there, brother. Injun River redfish.
All right. There you go.
That's some music or what? All right.
Woo-wee. You got your big one on there now, boy.
You betcha, brother. That's a good spot, man.
Thanks, man.
Nice, huh? That is music.
Been working our tail off for that one, haven't we?
Oh, yeah. Look at them, they're all coming underneath the boat. Underneath the boat.
I see him, I see him, I see him.
Look at the school underneath the boat. And here I got one hooked up. Oh man, I love catching these big redfish. You know, I think this is gonna qualify as a Mogan. As a true Mogan. God. You know, I tell you, with this Power Pro, I can feel that fish's head just shake, and you know, even if it gets wrapped on his gill, you can feel it get wrapped on his gill. Even if he's 800 yards out there. I ain't got 800 yards of line, but oh, this is a big guy.
Blair, look at that gator right there, about 10 feet away at 1 o'clock.
Holy cow! There ain't too many waders around this place. Not this time of year anyway. You ought to see them in April. In April, these things, you don't want to wade around here in April. You'll see these things will come up and start hissing at you, vibrating water off their back. It's their mating season. So in April, if you're wading, be careful. Ooh. See, I felt that. I felt him right there. It was wrapped. I thought it was wrapped on his gill plate there. It snapped right off of his gill plate. Space Coast is known for the big redfish in shallow water. Ah, that's a pretty fish. This wind, you know, as usual, the weatherman is supposed to be blowing north at 5. It's blowing about northwest at 10, 12. But you know what? We're making a mess of it.
Blair, you know what it is. Every time you try to film a show, that's just what happens. You can count on the weather. Not cooperating.
Tell you, Travis, the one thing about the Indian River here, since the net ban in '95, have you noticed, I mean, since you've been guiding and fishing this area, have you noticed a big increase in these redfish schools and whatnot?
Oh yeah, Blair, at any given time, you could be on 3 different schools of big redfish. It's not uncommon at all.
Yeah, that sounds like the good old days back when I was still guiding as much as I was. It was 300 days a year on the water.
Oh, that's a lot of days on the water, brother.
You know what? That's the only way to learn about these fish, though.
That's a fact.
Kind of miss it. I don't get out near as what I used to. So every day out here is just as precious as like the first day. And I always get all giddy like a little kid when I'm catching these things.
Man, that's a big fish, Blair. That is a giant red.
Nice one.
Wow.
Woo, look at him just sitting there.
What a Mogan.
Yeah, I think that one definitely classifies as a Mogan, Travis. No doubt. No doubt. Come on up, baby.
Looks like that eagle claw circle hook's doing the job too, boy.
It ought to be right in the corner. All right, I think we can go chase the real big fish after we get this one in the boat, Travis.
Yeah, I think so.
God, look at that redfish. I think I can handle him. What kind of stakes, or just let us keep drifting right here. Look at the size of that redfish.
Blair, watch the hook. It's not in there too good.
Oh, that's a circle hook, man. It's right in the corner.
All right,
Come on, dude. Yeah, he's right in the corner, Travis. He's all right.
Look at that. Perfect. That's right where you want the hook to be.
Now that, brother. That right there is an Indian River redfish.
A Mogan.
A true Mogan.
That is a nice one, Blair.
You ain't kidding, brother.
Golly, what a redfish.
What do you think, 30 pounds?
Yes, sir.
How's that one?
Dang.
Here's that one. Well, let's go get a big fish now.
That sounds good to me, man. Let's do it.
Let this guy go. Is that a pretty fish or what?
That's a beautiful fish.
He's ready. Get on out of here. Gonna go hang out underneath the boat a little. Travis, brother.
Good job,
that
boy.
Was a nice redfish. What do you think?
Fish.
It's about time to go see if we can tangle with one of them big black drums now. What do you think?
That sounds like a plan to me. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I want to take a minute and just show you what we were using today. We're using the old faithful blue crab. We were snapping the front claws off the blue crab. Toss not needed. But back here in the flipper, got a 4/0 eagle claw. It's a new octopus laser sharp circle hook. The things are working great. You hook them right in the flipper part. And I like to take and pop off just a little bit of the shell. That way it gives a little scent trail. Very, very simple rig using 40-pound fluorocarbon leader, 10-pound test Power Pro, 4,000 megalite, and my favorite Cape Fear 16870S. There's your bait check for today. You can get out and catch a redfish anytime you want to like this. I think I got one on here. Nope. That bite is so hard. So hard to feel. You know, they call them convict fish.
They'll steal your bait, all right.
Yeah, because they steal your bait. Well, we've changed scenarios a little bit. After catching those 2 big redfish, I said, hey, Travis, I want to go and do something I did the other day with my son, because I want to come and catch a good-sized sheephead for the show. There's one area here on the Space Coast, as you can tell from the big VAB over there, that I have where these big sheephead come. So we're going to see what we can do to catch you one. All we're doing is we're sitting right on a little drop-off here that I found. Getting a little crab, I'm going to drop it right down the side. My son hooked the biggest and caught the big. I'm so proud of him for catching this fish because I've never caught a sheephead that as big as his was. And there's a little trick to it. You almost have to set the hook before they eat it. Because they kind of crush it. They'll crush it and then suck everything in. So you got to almost set the hook right as they crush it. Man, that wind. Relentless. I think he's looking at it. There he is. Got him.
Right.
Got him. Oh, it ain't a big one.
Not a bad one, buddy.
I tell you, anybody that likes catching brim, the rods I'm using here, that's not a bad little sheephead.
That's a good sheephead.
It ain't nothing like the one Drayton caught the other day. He caught a sheephead here the other day. I was hoping that they were going to be here, and luckily they were. The wind doesn't have us too bad. But I had my son out the other day, and he caught a sheephead that dwarfed this guy. And aren't these beautiful fish? A lot of guys, sheephead get a bad rap. But I tell you what, they are a lot of fun to catch, and they are so good to eat. I tell you, they're like what would you say, Travis? Like inshore snapper?
Oh yeah.
I mean, look at the teeth on these things. They go and they'll just crush a crab, and then they suck all the crab in. And like I said, you got to set the hook before they eat it, because as soon as they suck it in, if they feel that hook, they spit it right back out.
Blair, show them how the front teeth protrude out. That's how they steal your bait so easily.
I don't want to get my fingers in there, but they call them a sheephead because right about here they look like a sheep. This one here's saying, Travis. Like I say, they get a bad rap. They're a lot of fun to catch and real good to eat. Sorry, Mom, we're throwing this one back. She loves to eat these things. But like an inshore snapper.
It is.
See you, dude.
It's good eating.
Fun to catch. Oh! I think we were drifting back. Sure.
You gotta be ready for the bite of these things. Anticipate the strike.
Anticipate it. And don't pontificate it. There he is.
Nice.
What is that? That's a little grouper, man.
Oh, sweet. Get him out of there, Blair.
That's a little bitty grouper, is it? No, it's sheephead. He's just real dark. You ready, Travis?
Yeah. Sneak over here and get this.
They're like a great big pinfish. You see why here? Well, I already showed you that other one, but look at this. Look at that one. They are such a beautiful fish, you know. They're so underrated.
They're nice fish. Real pretty coloring on them.
That is awesome. All right, brother.
Look at that sheephead.
Man, those things are pretty.
Yeah, they are.
Those things are pretty. Well, he ain't as quite as big as Drayden's was, but they're still nice. That's a good one. That's a good sheephead, brother. Go and toss him, man. See you, bub. Travis. That was awesome. You know, hey, the sheephead, if you ever get a chance to do it, I don't know if Travis is going to be a sheephead man or not, but if you ever get a chance to do it, it's a fun fish to catch, but that bite is so light and you're going to go through so many crabs. It's a real neat fish to figure out, and they taste like, I think they taste like red snapper. They're in the porgy family. They're a good
great
fish.
fish to eat.
You want to book Travis? Go to the website, addictivefishing.com. We got a ton of new stuff there going on this year. We got Mogan kits, cow kits, all sorts of stuff. You can buy the Power Pro. If you sheephead fish, the Power Pro, it's a great stuff. Even deep dropping, just like on these fish here, you can really feel them biting. But until next week, go to the website and check everything out, addictivefishing.com. We'll see you later.
Yeah, he's got it.
Here he goes. Yeah, baby. Look at that spread. Man, oh man.
Everyone is fake, it's so hard to relate to anyone anymore.
Ooh, look at him just sitting there.
What a
Silly
motion.
mistakes create the love and hate. I find it's best to sit and ignore.
Come out of here, baby.
Well, it's so funny as I sarcastically laugh at all the above. Oh, but it sure is funny when I would pay good money for just the thought of being in love, yeah. Daydreaming of what
There he is.
it could be like with you.
That's the way to do it right there, brother.
All your big sensation, mind, body, soul stimulation
Alligator.
coming through. Talk about distraction, like a tie in the rain with no traction. Now I've been late. Well, I should have moved, but I stayed and played 1 second too late.
Come on now. Puff up like a puffer.